Hello there, my beautiful friends and lightworkers. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and thankful and excited to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria and I do these readings every week. Now, if you're finding yourselves entering this collective space, you were called to be here today. You also chose this reading, so we have a synchronicity that is taking place. Now, in my morning meditation, everyone, I was picking up on transformative and expansive energies here, also healing. Okay, so this is going to be a really interesting time, fascinating time where we are going to experience a lot of different things in our lives. It's going to feel like a wave of emotions that are coming and going. So this is really interesting because in my morning meditation, I received a lot of intuitive downloads. I'm going to share all of these with you. I also pulled a bonus card for you. I'm going to share that with you as well today. So before I get started, I just wanted to share with you exactly what it is that I'm doing for you today. So first, I'm going to start with opening up the reading with 3 oracle cards. This is the Work Your Light Oracle deck. Then I'm going to pull 3 cards out of my tarot deck to see what message Spirit has for you, followed by reading the interpretation for the bonus card, which is Higher Knowing. So expansive energy here, everyone. I'm going to then pull a spirit animal card, see what animal's energy we are meant to work with. I'm going to pull a healing card, see what it is that we need to hear around healing. I'm also going to pull a blocked energy card, see what it is that could be potentially blocking us and how we can release it. I'm then going to pull 3 personal messages for you. So this is where I ask you to pause the video, take a deep breath, connect to Spirit, and then come back to receive these messages. I'm going to close off with an angel number for you. So those of you that are watching today, if you've been seeing signs through animals or insects, any kind of repeating numbers or angel numbers, this is all going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So stay tuned for all of this, my beautiful friends. All right, let's call in Spirit, everyone. So I was already picking up on the expansive, transformative, regenerative, and healing energies as I was getting into my meditation. I was listening to some music as well, and the music for me kept shifting and going in and out. It felt like a heart beating. I don't know what this means, but this is how I started to hear the music. And right away, I felt like that this pulsating, this in and out is that emotional wave of energy that we're going to be feeling. So, there's going to be heightened awareness coming in. So some of you might be sensing things deeper, or perhaps you're sensing things more than you normally do, or perhaps you're starting to experience sensations that you never experienced before. This is a time of spiritual growth. It's also a time of healing. A lot of you have gifts that are going to rise. Rise meaning you're going to develop some gifts, or you're meant to actually work on your gifts in order to strengthen them. So, the transformative and rebirth energy that I was picking up was actually Scorpio energy. I realized in that moment, we just entered the season of Scorpio. We also in 2025 are entering the year of the snake in the Chinese astrology, right? So we have a lot of shedding, a lot of different things that are happening. I do feel the world is having a full-on transformation. We're about to enter this new era. This all starts, I feel it's already kick-started, but we're going to really feel it in November with Pluto re-entering Aquarius, right? So it's a lot of things that are happening here, everyone. It's actually a paradigm shift that is happening, right? So what else was coming through here? So light workers especially are being called to rise up and hold space for the collective, okay? Helping others through these transitional times. That is what is happening here. We are going through a major transitional time. This has already started, but I feel it's going to intensify, and this intensity has already begun. This is what I've been picking up on. So I feel for some of you, you're going to feel a collective energy around you. Like there's a collective uplifting that is happening, and uplifting that is required, that is necessary in the world. And I feel that we all are being called to uplift energy in the world. This is a part of our purpose. This is a part of our path, right? So whatever it is that's going on in your life, Spirit is wanting you to take a look at that in order to heal through whatever it is that you're going through. There's a lot of different things that are coming up, everyone. So I'm getting new connections coming in for you. So I was seeing some of you connecting with people that may be outside of your friends group, outside of your family. And these are people that are more in tune with you on a spiritual sense, on a spiritual level. Right? And I feel that there's a purpose behind this. It's this soul family, this collective energy that needs to unite in order to expand the energy in unity with one another. It's really interesting. And boundaries, there's this releasing of any kind of energies and putting up some healthy boundaries. A lot of us are working through this right now, and we're going to see this in our lives. I'm going to post all of this here on the screen for you. I also had some names coming in. I have a bunch of names. Names always come through. Some of you might be seeing angel numbers, and I feel 1111. This comes up a lot, but this is one of those numbers that tells you when you see it that you are incrementally awakening. Little bits and pieces of information or knowledge that is you are becoming aware of, that you're gaining access to, right? It's also going to be an emotional healing period for a lot of us, just for people in the world, right? So we're going to be going through this as a collective, as one throughout this earth. This is what I was getting, more of a bigger, more powerful energy that is happening. So again, there may be these waves of emotions that are surfacing as some of us are moving through healing old wounds, right? So as we're healing those old wounds, other things might be surfacing for us. So this is where Spirit is asking us to keep ourselves grounded and centered. So this is where you implement practices or some sort of technique in your life to keep yourself grounded, so that way your emotions aren't taking over, right? This is what's happening here. And, you know, this might feel intense at times as well. I just feel that maybe there's already some intensity that some of you are feeling. This is coming through the Scorpio energy, right? And especially the full moon in November, we're really going to feel it at that peak, right? So this is where Spirit wants to prepare ourselves through implementing practices in our lives in order to move through this energy. Know that you are strong, okay? You are safe and you are protected. There's a purpose for you being here, those of you that are watching. Now, this is a collective reading. It is for all signs of the zodiac. You are here for a reason today. I feel there is a message here for you, something that you're meant to understand, something that you're meant to hear, okay? So let's go ahead and pull some oracle cards. I'm going to pull 3 oracle cards just to open up here and see what message Spirit has. All right, the crumbling. I feel this came out your last reading. Now this is coming out one more time as the first card today for you. This feels like a tower moment, but this is different than a tower moment. It feels like the gates are opening for you and everything is going to make sense. It's going to become clear. This is like the big awakening, right? A lot of us are waking up to things that are hidden behind the scenes of a lot of different things. Now we are already seeing this in the Hollywood scene, right? We're seeing people that have these different things that are going on in the background that are now being revealed. We're going to see more of this in the world. We're going to see more of this in our own lives as well. We're just going to see it around. And this is why it's really important for all of you out there to stand strong, keep yourself grounded, because we are more needed than ever before. Okay, so what are you clinging on to is the message on this card. So whatever it is that you're clinging on to, it's now time for you to release it in order to move forward, in order to progress. The crumbling. All right, and your next card, Keepers of the Earth. Look at that. Keepers of the earth, everyone. You are keepers of the earth. We are all keepers of the earth. So the message here is you are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. So know that you have a spirit team that is working with you, keeping you safe and protected. This is a huge message. Some of you might be receiving signs and communication from your ancestors, from ascended masters, from loved ones that have passed on. This is from your spirit guides. So the communication is definitely happening here. You'll have to share with me how this communication is coming in for you, everyone. You can share with me in the comment section below. And your third card is deep replenishment, retreat, rest, and be held. This is that emotional healing period for some of you. Okay, this is what is coming through the healing period. a transformative and very deep healing time for all of us. And Spirit wants you to allow yourself to heal, everyone. Allow whatever it is that's rising up to rise up, and you actually face it in order to heal it. It's very important that you allow yourself to heal, those of you that are watching. Now, some of you might be resonating with the images of this card. So I feel like I'm seeing whales in this, even though I don't actually see the whales, but these are bigger fish. And I feel some of you might be seeing whales or orcas around you. This is coming in as confirmation. And angels, the full moon. Some of you might be seeing a jaguar, elephants, and an eagle, and even an owl. These are all coming in as confirmations for some of you. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull some tarot cards and see what else is coming through for you. So wow, these are so powerful. Keepers of the earth. It's all about the energy of the earth, of Mother Earth. And I feel a lot of us out in the world are disconnected from Mother Earth. And it's time for all of us to come back and reconnect with Mother Earth. So we are getting 7 of Pentacles here. Look at that. So we've got a message here. Perhaps you're looking for an answer. Maybe you have asked Spirit to share with you what it is that you're meant to do next. I feel some of you have used your intuition. Remember that right now your intuition is heightened. The number 7 is also a spiritual number. So some of you are going through a very spiritual experience right now where you're starting to see beyond what is being revealed to you, beyond what it is that you're actually seeing. Some of you are gaining awareness of what this reality actually is and what's behind everything that is happening in your life. This is the 7 of Pentacles here for you. This is such a powerful card because I feel some of you have reached a point in your life where you're about to make a change and you're kind of thinking about what change should I make? Maybe you're looking for guidance around that. That guidance is coming in for you right now. Okay, the next card here is Empress. It's time to create. It's time for you to get to work here, right? And before you actually get to work, we've got this incubation period, this period where we go through the preparation of this creation being born into this world. Now, some of you might be experiencing fertility, pregnancy in your life. There's a major expansion happening here. This is the expansive energy that I was experiencing in my meditation. And this woman is wearing red. Okay, red is a powerful color. It's a color of passion. It's a color of power. It's a color of love, right? I feel things are heart-centered for some of you right now. And again, that major expansion is happening through your self-expression, through your creativity and how you channel your energy into the world. Now, the Empress card is a major arcana card. This energy is going to be prominent in your life. However, it tends to be in the background. So some of you are going to feel this energy intensely, while others you're going to feel this subtly. All right, and we have the 8 of Cups, releasing and letting go. All right, and again, these are all transformative energies, everyone. We are going through a major transition, and whatever it is that you're experiencing in your life, you want to surrender and allow yourself to flow with it. Spirit is revealing to you the things that no longer resonate with the experience you desire to experience in your reality, right? So the things that maybe once that worked for you in a life experience you had that you felt joy in, perhaps this is no longer in alignment with you, and Spirit is showing you these are the things that you need to walk away from, right? Maybe there's distractions there as well. So this is what Spirit is bringing into your awareness at this time with the 8 of Cups. Now, I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. Now, this is going to strengthen your intuition, but you will also receive your own messages. So, oh my goodness. We have the new moon coming up, everyone, November the 1st, and then we have the full moon after that. I'm not sure exactly what the date is. I'll have to look that up. But what's happening here is Spirit is wanting you to commit to implementing some sort of a practice that is going to help you progress, something that you've been desiring to do, something that brings you joy and excitement. Okay, they want you to start during the new moon, and they want you to commit to it up until the full moon just to see, okay, where are we at this time with this thing? Because there's, I don't know what this is. There's a gateway that is opening for you, and that gateway is right here. And it's through that commitment, through that making a choice and taking action. This is where that transformation is going to happen for some of you. Some of you have already made that choice, made that decision to move forward with something in your life. Perhaps you came to a point where you're reanalyzing your life. You're taking a look at, okay, what have I done so far in this life? What have I done here in this specific area of my life? I feel you're looking for the next move. Perhaps you're looking at, okay, what do I need to do next with this? Or you're looking for a path or a way forward with something specific. So I do see someone thinking about this, like scratching their head, like wondering, all right, how am I going to make this work? You know, what are in the cards for me if I were to do this thing? And I'm getting a lot of different kinds of thoughts and ideas in your mind. What I want you to do, for those of you that especially are experiencing this, is to clear your mind of all the thoughts that are there, that are creating worry, that are creating stress, anxiety. If you're feeling these emotions or anything that doesn't feel good to you, I want you to I want you to take a look into your mind to see what is it that you're thinking that's creating these emotions. And I want you to empty those thoughts. It's sometimes hard to empty those thoughts. And what I've learned that works for me is I transfer the energy from my mind onto a sheet of paper. Right? So write all your thoughts down on a sheet of paper, everyone, and just release that energy, everything. It's like word vomit. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to make sense. Once you've poured it all out and it's empty, scrunch that paper. I don't look at it. I don't even care what's in there. I just feel it's like stuff that I don't really need to look at. I feel it's just like stuff. So I just take it and I chuck it in the garbage, and I tell it. After I throw it in the garbage, I'm like, you're not welcome here. So you can go ahead and go to that dumpster place, right? And once I'm done that, I start to think about, okay, what do I want to experience in my life right now? What do I desire to happen? Then I visualize it. And then after I visualize it, I think, okay, now how am I going to make this happen? What can I do in my life right now to make this happen? Is there something I can learn, right? So for example, I've been using this as an example in my readings is when I first started my YouTube channel, because I didn't know anything about YouTube. I was like, all right, I'm going to try to make a YouTube channel. I don't know why I chose YouTube. It was just something that came into my mind. And I thought, okay, I don't know anything about this. I come from the dental industry. I don't know anything about social media or online anything. So I had to start from scratch. And I had to learn. That's the first thing I did, was learn about, okay, what do you do to make a YouTube channel? Like, what does it take? So I watched a bunch of videos. That's how I started. So this is where maybe we're waiting for destiny to come in. Maybe we're waiting for like this miracle to happen, for us to magically appear in this place that we're doing our thing, right? But it takes a lot of work and a lot of energy. I feel some of you are putting that work and energy into the things that you're wanting to create in your life. Right now, we have an opportunity to So what Spirit wants us to do is follow our passions. They want us to follow our light, because when we start to do that, it amplifies our light that we can share with the world, and we can share our light in the world no matter where we are in life. This is not what I'm trying to say here. This is more so an energy that's coming in for you that is asking you to reassess where you're at in life. The way that you can benefit the entirety of the world, everyone, is by expressing your love, your kindness, and compassion in all the things that you do. And I find that when we're doing things that we're passionate and happy about, then our energy vibrates and we can spread that in the world, right? But if we're doing things that we don't enjoy doing, if we're doing things that really don't make us feel some sort of a purpose in life, it doesn't fulfill us in some way, then it kind of drops our energy down, right? So this is where Spirit is wanting you to reassess things in your life to see where you're at and what changes you can make, and start making those changes, implement those changes. And once you start to do that, I feel there are people watching you right now that are going to be inspired by you, inspired by how you changed your life, because maybe they're behind the scenes watching this all happen. Right? And this is how you start to shine that light. We are naturally, organically meant to shine our light through the things that we do in our life. This is what I believe, right? And the success speaks for itself. You don't have to advertise it, right? And I feel some of the needs and wants that you once had in your life are also changing here. I feel beliefs and values are also shifting here. There's a lot of different things. So there's an old version of you that is now dissolving, and there's a new version of you that is emerging. This is that death rebirth energy, that transformative energy of the snake. Okay, this is coming up in 2025. we are all going to feel this. We're going to feel this on a more world level as well. We're already feeling it in the world, right? So it's a collective energy that is coming in, and there's a lot of spiritual growth that is happening. A lot of this that are connecting spiritually here with the oneness of everything. And some of us are just waking up to that and starting on that journey, right? And this is a creation of you. This is what's happening here. I feel what's happening is you're in this period where you're in a womb. It just feels like Spirit has taken me into somebody's womb. It's really weird to explain it like that, but this is where it feels like, and everything's kind of tuned out, right? Everything is mumbled. There's no stress or worry here. It's very warm. It's comforting. And this is what Spirit wants you to feel right now, is this energy of being in a womb-like state. I hope I'm explaining this properly, everyone. But what's happening is you're almost in this holding period, this waiting period, some of you, where you're about to emerge as this new version of yourself. So you're regenerating in this space and in this energy, and it's an energy, it's a spiritual energy. It's not going to be like you're actually in a womb, right? But it just feels like that in your life. So things might feel a little bit dull. They might feel like they're not moving along in the way that you would like. Maybe you're feeling a little bit restless because you're wanting to see growth. This is where you just allow yourself to surrender and allow things to naturally unfold the way they're meant to. Divine timing is at play here as well. So I don't want you to be looking at the clock and thinking about things and making time be some sort of a blockage in your life. I want you to release all of that. Release all the things that no longer serve your higher purpose. This is the Eight of Cups coming in. Allow yourself to co-create with the universe, right? You are that co-creation. You are a creation of the universe, and you're meant to come here and create as well, right? So there's a very creative energy here, and it's the power within you that Spirit is trying to show you. So some of you might be going through an experience where you're starting to come to a realization of all of this, like you have the power to do this. It's when I first was working, I worked 20 years in the dental industry, and at the age of 40, I decided I don't want to do that. And I feel that COVID was a big factor in that. So, you know, when COVID happened, we all went through different experiences with that. It was scary at the time, but it showed me an opportunity where I was like, you know what? I can make something happen for myself. I feel I have the power to do this. It gave me this awareness of what I can actually do. It was the Empress card energy. And I went ahead and started preparing. It took me about 1.5 years. That was my incubation time to prepare and make plans for the arrival of this YouTube channel, basically, right? And getting a side gig, right? Working hard to make extra money so I could take 6 months off and then start this journey of YouTube, right? And it's unpredictable. You have like when I was going into it, I had no idea what to expect. I sometimes still have no idea what I'm doing, right? It's an ongoing learning curve. Everything is always changing. It's stressful sometimes, but I love doing this, right? So there's passion here. There's purpose. There's a reason why you're here. Those of you that are watching today, there's a reason why you're here, and this reason is going to be revealed to you through your life's experience. And I feel this is going to happen as you enter 2025. I feel for some of you, you already know your purpose, but there's something even bigger coming up. I feel there's a major world transformation that is happening, right? And there's just a lot that is coming forward. The reality of a lot of things are showing up. A lot of things that were hidden and in the dark are now being revealed, right? This is the energy of Scorpio. It's just this bubbling over of things that were kind of kept suppressed, right? Kept hidden. Now everything is coming out in the open. And I feel this next 1.5 years is going to be all about these energies. And there's, you know, it's not just dark things. There's a lot of light showing up in the world as well, right? There's a lot of things that are going to be revealed in the light. So there's things are a little bit off balance right now. So whenever those of us that have had children that have gone through pregnancy know some of the symptoms and the things that we have to go through for 9 months before we have the child. So I feel this is that pregnancy energy, like energetic pregnancy that we're experiencing, but also birthing pains, right? That's going to come through the healing, all of that in our lives right now. So Spirit is wanting you to buckle up here, everyone. It's going to be a wild ride, but it's going to be a ride that is going to be so worth it. Some of you are really strong, like you really have a strong soul, and old souls are coming up here as well. So what I was seeing in my meditation was a lot of different people that were being joined as a community in different parts of the world, different chunks of communities. And these are communities that are working their light. So I don't know how this is showing up in the world, because it was showing me different kinds of circles and groups. But there was like this uniting of everyone for a bigger purpose. This is what I was seeing here. And it felt like what they showed me was like a globe and all of these people in different areas, and there was darkness everywhere, and the darkness was moving away. It was like the sun, like the moon. You know how we go through moon's phases? It was like a new moon, and it went into a bright full moon energy. That is what they were showing me. And I just feel that a lot is coming forward. A lot of us are elevating spiritually, expanding consciously here. That is expansion consciously, right? This is the higher knowing. That is what it is. Look at that. So this is why this card was pulled in my meditation today. I can't wait to read that interpretation for all of us. So right now, a lot of us are in this period of time, and I feel this is going to move into the new year, is a shedding, right? This is a letting go of things that no longer serve our higher purpose. Some of us are going through major periods of our time where we're finding ourselves in a lonely, maybe even a detached space. But I feel this is important for you. It's not a thing that you should think of as a negative thing that you're going through. It's a period of healing. It's a period of getting to know yourself better, going deeper, and learning to love yourself better, right? You might be seeing people in your life going through these periods, and some of us are meant to shine our light in their world in some way, right? Now, some of you might be finding yourselves helping people that have left things behind or that need to leave things behind. I'm also getting some of you that might be distracted because of all the energies that you're surrounded by. So overall, what's happening here is Spirit is asking us to shed ourselves of the things that no longer, you know what they're showing me is somebody that's covered in ants, and they're kind of going like this. There's no fear there. I'm not seeing fear, but it's ants that are falling off. And it's easy. It's not hard to let go of them. They're just falling and they keep trying to crawl up. So it might be hard to let go of things, but you're able to do it. You're capable of doing this. And it's all through, the decision that you have to choose to do this. You have to really commit to this, right? And I feel someone out there might be having difficulty with this, or perhaps you're not. Looking at this card, it seems like, you know what? I've turned my back on these things. Perhaps these are things that you once used to enjoy in your life. Maybe there's a purpose and reason for why relationships were in your life, why that job was in your life, why you stayed in a relationship that long, why you kind of dealt with this thing for so long, all these different kinds of things, and you're parting ways with it. I feel some of you are leaving home, maybe you're moving. It's different. Like, I just feel it's a different energy that is coming in. You're feeling this. It's pulling you towards it. It's like an open window, like the window was locked and all of a sudden you've opened it and you're able to breathe in that fresh air. It's just really nice. And those of us that are wearing like this cloak, it feels like you may have been in a place where things were stagnant. Maybe they weren't moving. I feel some of you have been in a healing period for a while, a cycle. This is what they're showing me now, is a cycle coming in. So there's a closing of cycles that is happening here as well for you. Years and years of something. And now you've come to this point in your life, you're aware of what it is that you don't want. And I feel that there's so many different things that some of you have done in your life, some different ways in past you have taken. And that was a part of your journey. You're realizing that those weren't there's nothing wrong, no failures, there's no mistakes there. That was a part of the plan. Like, you're starting to realize this, and it's helped you grow. It's had you come to this place, this point in your life where you're at today, and you know what you need to do in order to move forward. All of these were lessons. These were things that you were meant to go through and gain power from through learning the lessons of it, right? So this is where that expansion consciously is happening, and there's a redirection that is happening for some of you. So very powerful stuff. And as you're going through this, Spirit is calling you to stay grounded, everyone. Implement practices in your life that help keep you grounded. So I have a nightly ritual. I've mentioned this many times on my channel where I take a shower at night. The water cleanses me of all the day's energies, and that same water, I visualize it extending below my feet and into the ground, rooting me, right? I also, at night before I go to sleep, I will write down my thoughts. Anything that's worrying me, anything that's been sitting there too long throughout the day that I've been giving energy to, if it's not helping me or uplifting me, helping me be productive, or I'm very results oriented. So if I don't see results through my thoughts, I get rid of them. I'm like, get out of my mind. I don't have time for you. I don't need to waste my time with this energy. I'm going to give it to somewhere else. A lot of times at night after I take a shower, I'm very creative. So I've come up with all these ideas and things, and I just write them all down. And that's before I go to bed. And oh my gosh, when you do this clearing energy at night, you get the most wildest, sometimes the most vivid dreams. And I feel this is where Spirit connects and speaks to us, right? So really, really important. And some of you are seeing a lot of different kinds of signs around you, right? You're really seeing signs, numbers, you're seeing animals, just lots of different things, conversations with others. Communication for you is going to be very powerful. This is coming through the Empress card, the number 3 in numerology. Now, some of you might be seeing the numbers 7, 3s, or 8s. These are all coming in as confirmations. 738 also in that sequence is a confirmation for some of you. And I feel life path number 7, life path 3, life path number 8. Now, the number 8 is a very powerful number. This is where you are taking your power back, everyone. And this is what's meant to happen right now, is you are meant to take your power back. Wherever you've given that power out, it's now time for you to take it back, okay? Because that power is now needed for you to move forward, to spread your light in the world. I feel this development of gifts that is coming in is also something that might either shock you or excite you. So allow yourself to be open at this time. We also have a lot of feminine energy around. So that heightened intuition, this, taking care of others, this need to want to connect with others deeply. I feel that, when we have our healthy boundaries up, to also be open and receptive, because there's a lot of connections coming in right now and you don't want to block those out, is all I'm saying here. So your bonus card today was Higher Knowing. We have the number 42 on this card. So this could be a number that you're seeing in your life. This is maybe how old you are as you're watching this reading. 4 plus 2 is 6. 6 is a very powerful number. It's the number of the heart center. It's a number of expression. It's a number of connection. It's a number of love, right? So Higher Knowing, 42. Let's read you the interpretation here. And this card is actually on the cover of the guidebook. So look at that. So Higher Knowing. All right, so the quality of higher knowing is an expression of intelligence manifesting through the 5th ray of intellectual knowledge. The spiritual ray of energy flows from the center of the universe towards your soul as a spiritual gift. You are empowered with the ability to recognize the information you need to understand the systems that affect your soul's journey and distill clarity in any issue that has been unclear or overwhelming to you. The right knowledge at the right time is a powerful support for human evolution. Your intuition will support your intellectual mind in discerning the true quality of information and applying it intelligently in your life for the best outcome. The Archangel Raphael now assists you in integrating the blessings of the 5th ray. Any question you now ask shall be answered in a timely manner through the gift of higher knowing. So look at that. I'm going to read you the rest of this here. Your soul is blessed with an infusion of the 5th ray of intellectual knowledge at this time. This means that a particular spiritual energy is available to you for a divine purpose. Even if you may not understand the reason for this energy coming to you now, it will make sense in time. This blessing is serving your soul's growth and stimulates revelation of truth in a matter of importance to you. When the fifth ray becomes significant in your soul journey, it is because you are distilling a new truth. It might be the truth of your own inner voice, a sense of discernment, when you realize that the appearance of a person, group, or cause is misleading, different to the inner reality. Or it may simply look like finding information needed to proceed on a matter of concern. Becoming clear with your questions will swiftly stimulate the unveiling of solutions. Discernment is incredibly important on the spiritual path. So as you open up to the work with different teachers and practices and to resolve the issues in your life according to your spiritual principles, discernment is not judgment, but it does allow you to make informed and helpful decisions based on frequency. When you choose to associate with people who are on a higher frequency, you will experience win-win situations where everyone benefits. If you choose to associate with people on a lower frequency than your own, you may find that your life is stalling or moving more slowly than it needs to, becoming harder than it needs to be, with more obstacles and difficulties than you feel are necessary. You will just know deep within that something is not quite right, not working as well as or easily as it could, and you will want to know why so you can change it. So this is a very powerful message here, and I feel this is in alignment with everything that was pulled today, but especially the Seven of Pentacles, right? So I love this message for you today. I'm now going to pull an animal spirit card. Which animal's energy are we all meant to work with today? So we are getting for you, everyone, lion, the energy of the lion, everyone. All right, so the message here is lead with heart, protect what matters, and fearlessly pursue your noble purpose. So how many of you are seeing lions in your life anywhere? This is a confirmation, and if you haven't seen a lion, you're seeing one now on your screen. So the message again is lead with heart, protect what matters, and fearlessly pursue your noble purpose. All right, fearlessly pursue your noble purpose. I'm going to go ahead and pull a healing message now. What is it that you need to hear around healing? What is it that we need to hear around healing? Is bless everything. Bless everything, those of you that are watching. Those of you also that have seen a porcupine, this is a confirmation for you today. And the number 15 is also a sign for some of you. See the good in all things, express your gratitude for what brings you joy, and live life with appreciation. So once again, see the good in all things, express your gratitude for what brings you joy. Live life with appreciation. Now this comes with an affirmation. Feel free to write this down and use it in your life. I bless everything with my words and actions. I bless everything with my words and actions. All right, and now a blocked energy card. What is it that could be potentially blocking us, and how can we release it? So we are getting bad investments. How many of you feel that you have made bad investments? This is coming in as a confirmation here. So not investing in the right things, people, or bad money management. All right, so how do you unblock this energy? You invest wisely. Your energy, your time, and money are limited and valuable resources. How you choose to invest it will have profound effects on your life, both personally and professionally. I'm going to read this one more time. Invest wisely. Your energy, your time, and money are limited and valuable resources. How you choose to invest it will have profound effects on your life, both personally and professionally. All right, so very, very important here, everyone. Let's go ahead and pull 3 personal messages for you. So this is where I ask you to pause the video, take a deep breath, connect to spirit, and then come back to receive these messages. So we are getting for you, everyone. First message is you're shedding energies that no longer match your frequency. So that's coming in with the energy of the snake for next year. I feel we are already beginning to shed big energies right now. So once again, you're shedding energies that no longer match your frequency. All right. And your second message is you're a lot tougher than you think you are. You, my friends, are a lot tougher than you think you are. All right. And your last message here through this deck, a new career path will be highly successful. Trust the magic of newness. So look at that. A new career path will be highly successful. Trust the magic of newness. All right, and your angel message. So some of you are seeing angel numbers, angel repeating numbers. This is going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So we are getting for you 0220, act on your idea. 0220, act on your idea. I feel some of you have an idea, something you're wanting to do. They're asking you to do it. So if you're seeing these numbers anywhere in your life, this is a confirmation of this message. You have the benefit of good fortune. And if you use your wise judgment, you can do anything. In this place, you can reach new heights. You should act on your potential when you see this pattern, since what you plant will grow. You're about to experience a spectacular ascent. Look at that. So one more time, you have the benefit of good fortune. And if you use your wise judgment, you can do anything. In this place, you can reach new heights. You should act on your potential when you see this pattern, since what you plant will grow. You're about to experience a spectacular ascent, everyone. Now, this comes with keywords which are realistic and practical approach, goals, divine timing, ambition, and cooperation with discipline. All right, so this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. All right, everyone, I'm super excited to announce to you that my sister-in-law Katomi has put together her Christmas ritual box. Now, these are available right now. I have the link for these in the description box below. This is a protection box. There is a purpose behind this. It's going to come with full instructions on how to use this kit. It comes with 2 candles. Each of these candles have a stone. One of the candles actually have a tassel, okay? The stones in these candles are going to be consecrated, so you're going to put intentions in these candles and you're going to be able to carry these stones around you after the fact. Now, there's only a limited supply of these, everyone. So the deadline for these, the last one you can order is on December the 5th. And we wanted to get these out early because last year we sold out of them. So again, secure yours today. I've got the link for these in the description box below.